When it comes to the cleanest countries in the world, these nations shine as examples of environmental responsibility. Through innovative sustainable practices and unmatched urban planning, they've mastered the art of preserving nature while building thriving, livable cities. From clean air to efficient waste management systems, these countries set the gold standard. In today's video, we'll explore the top 10 cleanest countries in the world for 2025. These nations have set the bar high and you might be shocked by who made the list. So stick around until the end. Number 10. Switzerland. Switzerland stands as a shining example of environmental stewardship with a deep commitment to sustainability and cleanliness. A significant portion of the country's energy comes from renewable sources, with nearly 60% of its electricity generated by hydropower. This clean energy production, combined with Switzerland's dedication to preserving its pristine landscapes, makes it one of the greenest nations in the world. The country's efficient waste management system plays a crucial role in maintaining its cleanliness. Switzerland boasts the highest recycling rates globally, with 52% of its waste being recycled. This success is due to its advanced waste separation systems, which encourage citizens to meticulously sort their waste. In addition to recycling, Switzerland also has a robust waste-to-energy program that converts non-recyclable waste into usable energy, reducing landfill waste. Air quality is another point of pride. Switzerland has stringent regulations controlling emissions from both industry and transportation, helping maintain clean air across cities. Zurich, Geneva, and other Swiss cities routinely rank among the cleanest in Europe. These cities are designed with public transportation in mind, reducing the number of cars on the road and minimizing air pollution. The Swiss government places a high value on preserving natural resources, including water. The country has some of the purest drinking water in the world, with 99.9% of the population having access to safe, clean water. New buildings are designed with energy efficiency in mind, incorporating solar panels and eco-friendly materials. Switzerland's commitment to environmental conservation extends beyond urban areas. The country has over 1,500 protected nature reserves, and the Swiss Alps are carefully protected to maintain their environmental integrity. The nation is also dedicated to reducing carbon emissions and increasing the use of renewable energy, solidifying its position as one of the cleanest countries on the planet. Number 9. Finland. Finland is renowned for its forward-thinking environmental policies and commitment to maintaining one of the cleanest and most sustainable living environments in the world. The country generates around 40% of its electricity from renewable sources such as wind, solar, and biomass. Finland is also a leader in sustainable forestry, with over 75% of its land covered by forests, all of which are managed with careful environmental consideration. Finland's waste management system is one of the most effective in the world, with over 90% of its waste being recycled. The country promotes a circular economy, encouraging citizens to reduce waste, reuse products, and recycle materials, ensuring that as much waste as possible is diverted from landfills. The country's lakes and rivers are pristine, and 99% of the population has access to safe drinking water. Finland regularly monitors water quality to prevent contamination. Air quality in Finland is exceptional, particularly in the capital, Helsinki, thanks to stringent regulations for industrial emissions. The country has a comprehensive public transportation network and policies that promote walking and cycling, helping reduce air pollution and traffic congestion. Finland has designed its cities to incorporate green spaces and energy-efficient buildings, contributing to cleaner, healthier urban environments. As part of its commitment to sustainability, Finland aims to become carbon neutral by 2035. Number 8. Japan. Japan stands at the forefront of environmental consciousness and cleanliness, with advanced technologies and well-established environmental policies. The country is a global leader in waste management, recycling over 80% of its waste. Japan has a unique approach to waste disposal, using incineration for energy recovery and efficient sorting systems in homes and businesses. Citizens are required to separate waste into categories like burnable, non-burnable, and recyclable, ensuring proper processing. Japan is also a pioneer in the development of renewable energy technologies, generating significant amounts of electricity from solar, wind, and geothermal energy. The country is heavily investing in offshore wind farms and solar energy grids, aiming to reduce its dependence on fossil fuels. Cities like Tokyo and Osaka have made impressive strides in clean public transport. The extensive rail and subway systems use clean technologies, helping maintain low emissions and optimal air quality. Japan also focuses on green urban spaces, incorporating parks, green roofs, and tree-lined streets to promote biodiversity and improve air quality. Japan's water management is comprehensive, with the country regularly monitoring its rivers and lakes to ensure they remain clean and free from pollutants. The country's water treatment systems are highly effective, and its citizens enjoy access to some of the cleanest drinking water worldwide. Number 7. Sweden. Sweden has long been a beacon of sustainability, with a focus on renewable energy, green urban planning, and waste management. The country generates about 54% of its electricity from renewable sources, including hydropower, wind, and solar. Sweden has significantly reduced its carbon footprint through its reliance on green energy and continues to set ambitious targets to decrease its dependence on fossil fuels. Sweden leads in waste-to-energy technology, with about 50% of household waste converted into energy. This process reduces landfill use while generating electricity and heat for homes and businesses. Sweden's waste management system is known for its efficiency, and the country has developed a circular economy model where materials are reused, recycled, or repurposed. Urban areas like Stockholm are known for their clean air, green spaces, and sustainable urban design. The city is built around public transport and pedestrian-friendly zones, reducing car dependence and air pollution. Sweden also has strict environmental regulations governing industrial emissions and water quality. The country is committed to carbon neutrality by 2045 and has made significant investments in clean technologies and renewable energy infrastructure. Sweden also prioritizes sustainable agriculture, with farmers adopting organic methods to reduce the environmental impact of food production. Number 6. Denmark. Denmark is widely recognized as one of the cleanest and most sustainable countries in the world. Thanks to its innovative policies on renewable energy and waste management, the country generates over 50% of its electricity from renewable wind power, making it the global leader in wind energy technology. Denmark is home to some of the largest offshore wind farms and aims to be carbon neutral by 2050. The country's commitment to renewable energy is complemented by its focus on green urban planning. In cities like Copenhagen, significant investments in bicycle infrastructure and public transport have helped reduce car usage, making the city one of the most cyclist-friendly in the world. Denmark also excels in waste-to-energy programs, converting approximately 50% of its waste into energy, reducing landfill use and providing clean energy. Denmark's water management is also exemplary, with the country's drinking water being some of the cleanest in the world. The government enforces strict regulations to protect its water sources from contamination. Denmark's air quality is another area where it excels, with Copenhagen consistently ranking as one of Europe's cleanest capitals. The Danish government has also incentivized electric vehicle use and public transportation, further promoting a low-carbon lifestyle. Denmark's green architecture and energy-efficient buildings reflect the country's commitment to sustainability. Number 5. Iceland. Iceland is a true standout in environmental sustainability. The country generates almost 100% of its electricity from renewable sources, primarily geothermal energy and hydropower. This reliance on clean energy helps Iceland minimize its carbon footprint while maintaining a pristine environment. Iceland has a highly efficient waste management system, with around 99% of its waste being recycled. The country's focus on reducing waste sent to landfills is a testament to its commitment to environmental responsibility. Iceland also boasts some of the purest drinking water in the world. Thanks to its volcanic filtration systems, the country is also known for its unspoiled natural beauty, including glaciers, volcanoes, and geysers. Iceland's preservation efforts, such as national parks and conservation programs, help maintain its natural landscapes. Iceland promotes responsible ecotourism, ensuring minimal environmental impact from tourism. In addition to its sustainable energy practices, Iceland's clean cities prioritize sustainable building practices and green spaces. The country has set ambitious goals to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and achieve carbon neutrality. Iceland's combination of clean energy use, waste management, and pristine water resources positions it as a leader in environmental sustainability. Number 4. Norway. Norway is often ranked among the cleanest countries in the world due to its commitment to sustainability and environmental preservation. The country generates almost 100% of its electricity from renewable sources, particularly hydroelectric power, and is one of the leading nations in terms of green energy production. Norway's extensive reliance on hydroelectric power is complemented by its efforts to reduce carbon emissions. The government has set ambitious targets to cut emissions by 50% by 2030, a goal it is striving to achieve through green technology and clean energy initiatives. Norway is a global leader, with over 40% of its waste being recycled and converted into biogas and other renewable energy forms. Norway's cities, including the capital Oslo, have been designed with sustainability in mind, featuring efficient public transport systems and green buildings that use renewable energy. In addition to this, Norway promotes zero-emission vehicles, with more than 54% of new car sales being electric, making it the world leader in the adoption of electric cars. This has had a significant impact on reducing air pollution and ensuring cleaner cities. Norway's focus on conserving natural resources is another pillar of its environmental policies. The country has a strict set of regulations to protect its water resources and ensures that its citizens have access to clean, safe drinking water. The government also places high importance on biodiversity conservation, with numerous national parks and protected areas throughout the country. These efforts help maintain the health of Norway's pristine natural landscapes, which are central to its identity. Norway's ongoing efforts to embrace sustainable living and green technology make it one of the cleanest countries in the world. Number 3. New Zealand. New Zealand is often heralded for its commitment to environmental sustainability and its clean, green image. The country is powered largely by renewable energy, with 80% of its electricity coming from hydropower, geothermal energy, and wind power. This trust in green energy helps reduce its carbon emissions and minimize its environmental footprint. New Zealand has also made significant strides in waste management. The country's cities and towns have highly effective recycling systems, and urban waste recycling rates are consistently high. In fact, Auckland and Wellington have been recognized for their effective waste diversion programs. New Zealand is known for its clean water resources, with some of the purest drinking water in the world. The country has implemented strict regulations to protect its water from pollution, ensuring that both urban and rural areas have access to clean, fresh water. This is particularly important given New Zealand's reliance on its natural landscape for agriculture and tourism. Speaking of its natural beauty, New Zealand has long been a leader in ecotourism. The country promotes sustainable tourism practices, encouraging visitors to respect the environment and minimize their ecological footprint. National parks and protected areas cover a significant portion of the country, ensuring that its natural landscapes are preserved. The government has introduced policies that promote organic farming, reduce the use of chemical fertilizers, and protect local ecosystems. This approach has helped New Zealand maintain its reputation as a clean and green country, while supporting a thriving agricultural sector. Through a combination of clean energy, effective waste management, and a focus on sustainable agriculture and ecotourism, New Zealand continues to rank as one of the most environmentally conscious countries in the world. Number 2. Austria. Austria is widely regarded as one of the cleanest countries in the world, excelling in air quality, waste management, and the preservation of natural landscapes. The country produces around 60% of its electricity from renewable sources, including hydroelectric power, solar, and wind energy. Austria's commitment to renewable energy is reflected in its ambitious goal to reduce carbon emissions by 50% by 2030. With vast mountains and forests, Austria also focuses on protecting its natural environment through extensive conservation programs. As a result, the country is home to pristine landscapes and clean air in cities like Vienna, where green spaces and public parks are abundant. Austria's waste management system is among the most efficient in Europe. The country has a high recycling rate of around 58%, and municipalities have strict regulations regarding waste sorting. Most of Austria's waste is either recycled or converted into energy through waste-to-energy plants. helping to reduce the volume of landfill waste. The city of Vienna has also been recognized for its excellent public transportation system, which promotes eco-friendly commuting and reduces urban air pollution. In addition, Austria boasts one of the most energy-efficient building codes in Europe, with many buildings incorporating solar panels and green technologies. The country places emphasis on water quality, and its residents enjoy some of the cleanest drinking water in Europe, sourced from alpine glaciers. Austria's commitment to sustainability extends to ecotourism, where visitors are encouraged to experience nature responsibly and minimize their environmental impact. The government's green policies and eco-friendly infrastructure make Austria one of the leading countries when it comes to environmental sustainability and cleanliness. And finally, number 1. Luxembourg. Luxembourg, a small but mighty country in Europe, has established itself as a global leader in environmental sustainability and cleanliness. Despite its small size, Luxembourg has implemented a range of environmental policies that have made it one of the cleanest countries in the world. The country is a frontrunner in waste management, with a recycling rate of over 40% and an extensive network of recycling bins and collection systems that make it easy for residents to properly dispose of their waste. Luxembourg's government also places a strong emphasis on waste-to-energy programs, which convert waste into useful energy to power homes and businesses. Luxembourg's commitment to renewable energy is equally impressive, with over 60% of the country's electricity sourced from renewable sources, including wind and solar energy. The country is working towards achieving carbon neutrality by 2050, and initiatives such as green building standards and sustainable transportation are helping to reduce its carbon footprint. In terms of air quality, Luxembourg has some of the cleanest air in Europe, thanks to its low emission zones and stringent vehicle emission standards. The country's urban planning is also noteworthy, with a focus on green spaces, public transportation, and eco-friendly buildings. Luxembourg City, the country's capital, is known for its extensive public transit system, which includes buses, trams, and bicycles, helping to reduce traffic congestion and air pollution. The city is also renowned for its green rooftops and sustainable infrastructure, making it a model of urban sustainability. Luxembourg's dedication to water quality is equally impressive. The country's drinking water, some of the cleanest in Europe, and its rivers and lakes are carefully protected through environmental regulations, with a focus on preserving natural resources, recycling, and clean energy adoption. Luxembourg continues to lead by example in global efforts towards sustainability and cleanliness.